Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz with Smokey Hill Designs, and do you see that title of this video? Yes, we have a brand new core option for you. And here's the fun part. This is a brand new core option for the world. This is something you're only gonna find here. It's gonna be completely unique, and it has some fantastic advantages that I'm going to dive into. So I'm gonna show you the core option on the pumpkin spice, which is going to be in stock as soon as this video is posted. So we've got pumpkin spice for you with this. This is what we're calling our smoke stacked core. We had to use a Smokey name. This is a Smokey Hill product. You are going to get this is gonna be a Smokey name. Why do we call it smoke stack? If you look at this wood, where you would normally on our plywoods see an MDF core, you are going to see multiple stacked layers of veneer. What's unique about this is that we used the same high quality veneer grade throughout this product. It is the same veneer throughout. You will never find anything like that in an industrial imported product with a veneer core, like your traditional veneer core woods, cough, Baltic birch, things like that. Those woods, and you've seen me talk about this in a video before, that type of veneer core is really prone to having voids or hard spots, and it doesn't really cut that great. This is a high quality stacked core here that you are not gonna get those voids. You're not gonna have hard spots. It is gonna be completely uniform throughout, and it is beautiful throughout. I'm gonna show you some examples of things we've cut. Why does this matter? Why have a new core? What are the advantages of this? Well, number one, it's not an MDF core. A lot of you, especially those of you who have lasers that have filters, do not like to cut MDF because it clogs up your filters really fast. In fact, we had a new laser owner contact me a couple weeks ago, and she said, I bought a bunch of plywoods, I cut a bunch, and then my laser is filthy. It's got this it's like a dust all over it. What am I doing wrong? And I was like, you are not doing anything wrong. That is the nature of MDF. It makes your laser dirty. And especially if you have a filter, it's gonna fill that thing up with dust really fast. This will not do that. So this is a good option if you just don't like cutting MDF. This is a good option for you. But the better reason, the more significant reason that this is so great is because it is weather resistant. So all the questions that we receive about what's the best product for outdoor use, I want to make an outdoor sign, I want to make plant stakes. And it's a lot of times we've been saying, we have something coming that might be better for you than anything we have. This is what it was. This is the smokestack core. So let me show you, we actually cut these business cards and we soaked these in water for weeks, and we did nothing to the wood. We didn't put a clear coat on it. Now I am going to tell you, if you are going to purchase this for outdoor use, I do recommend putting a clear coat on this and use a sealant that you would use for like a deck or any other outdoor wood. Treat it like you would a deck because it is going to be outside in those same elements. Treat it the same way. But just to show you, these were soaked without any clear coat in water, fully submerged for weeks. So long that the water actually evaporated from the container before we removed them. But we checked on them frequently over the course of the weeks, and we did notice that while they were actively soaking, when you'd pull them out, they'd be a little bit soft, but once we removed them and they dried completely, they went back to flat. No problems. You really don't see a whole lot of, there's a little bit of, just so you can see where the water evaporated. I guess it's what the minerals in the water that are left on the surface. So clear coat these, but they're totally fine. They're totally flat. This works perfect for that. Your plant stakes, this is a great option for these. And this also raises the possibility, this is not something we have tried yet, so it's something that we want to do, or maybe one of you will beat us to the punch. But since this did get a little bit pliable once it was soaking, we think you might be able to bend and shape this smokestack core and then make things like bracelets. Let it dry out while it is while it is bent. So just some ideas, some things to think about, some projects that you might want to try with these. This first run with this core is going to be a little bit of a limited run. If this is successful, we will absolutely restock this and we will bring more varieties. But to start, the entire cafe collection is going to be offered with this type of core, as well as 4 of our most popular just standard woods. So we have our sapele, oh, we love our sapele ladies. We've got walnut, we have cherry, and then we have maple. So if you like to use these woods traditionally, you can now purchase these with that. It's so hard to, it's really, honestly, it's really hard to see even when you are looking right at it. If you are, they will be available with that smokestack core. And once it's cut, you can see what it looks, if I can get it to zoom in, you can see what it looks like just cut. So it's gonna be a dark edge, just like a traditional plywood. So let me see, what are my other points? I got my cheat sheet here. It is diode friendly. In fact, we found that this cut even easier than our MDF core plywood. So diode friendly, CO2 friendly. I mentioned that we should clear coat. This is gonna be 2.9 to 3.1 millimeters thick. There's always a little bit of wiggle room, but that's everything that we have here. We've measured 2.9 to 3.1 millimeters thick. And this is just a completely new idea. And like I said, this is a limited run, but if it is successful, we will expand it. If it is not successful, then we may discontinue it. This is a very, very labor intensive core, but the results are definitely worth it. Like, this is finally, we have a wonderful weather resistant product for you. So give this a try. If you're gonna be doing anything, if you're gonna be making door hangers, anything like that, give this a try. And remember, we have the regular woods in a few varieties, and then your beautiful cafe collection, which you all have been loving. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. We are very, very excited to have our own special core here at Smoky Hill. Thank you all so much for watching.